Okay, there is a sea of change coming to the crypto industry if the new administration gets its way.
While President-elect Trump's first day back in the White House, we'll see introduce a number of new policies, many of which could positively impact the crypto industry. We've been talking about it.
We have?
Yeah.
Okay, the Washington Post, they are reporting this. Trump is expected to sign a number of executive orders after taking office next week that is going to help the industry.
And that is coming up quickly. And joining us to discuss, former chairman of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, Thomas Phillipson, plus Terra Hosting co-founder Michael Zuccarelli. Thomas, what do you anticipate those executive orders might be?
Well, one is going to be to take crypto off as a liability with the banks, but there's going to be a lot of activity. You know, Paul Atkins is going to be replacing Gensler. Gensler was obviously at SEC, and Gensler was obviously against cryptos to start with. But also, I think the crypto industry has gotten a lot better organized now than it used to be in terms of getting into Washington and lobbying people. They were basically unseated Senator Sherrod Brown with Fairshake, one of the biggest PACs in that area. So we're going to see a lot stronger crypto industry influence given how much money they've earned on the rise of crypto later.
Just kind of seems like, Mike, it's going mainstream. What say you?
Yeah, I mean, it's President Trump is going to bring a lot of crypto to, people that have never understood it, and he's going to get the government behind it. It's going to open up the floodgates for crypto, and getting rid of Gensler is a godsend to the crypto community because he is one of the more popular figures, but not for a very good reason.
Interesting point there. Tomas, I'm just wondering again, as someone like I am not like a hardcore business person or a seasoned investor. Is there any danger in rushing? I'm just going to say rushing or pushing crypto towards the mainstream, as Bob pointed out, so quickly because it is so risky?
Well, you got to separate the investment from the value. It's a medium of exchange that's quicker, more available, and doesn't have any intermediary. So it's a superior medium of exchange if it's used. Obviously, the incumbents, governments who have the monopoly on a medium exchange, are against it. And also banks who want to be a middleman in the exchange, they don't want to get cut out, are obviously against it. So there's a lot of people against it, essentially. The fraud aspect of crypto, I think, is exaggerated. It was kind of flamed up during FTCs or Beckman-Fried basically having trouble, but that's true in any industry, just like Bernie Madoff doesn't invalidate the financial management industry, essentially. And there's a lot of fraud in regular, credit card fraud has gone up fourfold in the last 4 years, essentially, due to AI making it more effective. So it has some similar features to other medium of exchange, but it's clearly here to stay, and that's why it keeps rising, even though we have ups and downs.
Yeah, Tomas, do you want to ask him? Tomas, we just had something that we just heard about. We wanted to ask you, just based on your chairman of the White House Council of Economic Advisors. Want to get your thoughts?
Yeah, something that the president-elect, he put something on Truth. We want to bring it up here. He said the American economy has delivered growth, prosperity to the world. While taxing ourselves, it is that time for that to change. I'm announcing that I will create the External Revenue Service to collect our tariffs, duties, and all revenue that come from foreign sources. Talk about the thought of the ERS.
The ERS.
Okay.
Well, he's obviously big on crypto. Or on tariffs. I think it's a very good threat to get other countries in line with what we want.
All right, had to get to that. Michael, Thomas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.